Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're returning and welcome if you're new. We've had quite a lot of new subscribers recently, so thanks so much for joining me and for showing your support. So in this reading I'm looking into the case of missing person Victoria Taylor, who went missing in Malton, North Yorkshire on the 30th of September 2024. I just came across this case only the other day and it stood out to me right away. Something felt off. And when I looked at Victoria's photo, I picked up on a few things that have come through a channel that I'm going to share with you first of all. So the first thing I saw in my mind's eye was an anchor. And I was feeling that Victoria's in water, so with the anchor I'm feeling she's sunk. I actually feel she was weighed down. I heard swamp duck as well. I'm guessing that's related to in water. It's interesting, I suddenly can't breathe. And this is how I feel whenever I'm connecting with Victoria. I also heard I can't breathe, but I strongly feel it. So I do feel she's in water. I was seeing an unknown male around her who followed her and was watching her. I was getting a criminal gang, 2 people in particular, and this was premeditated. I am sensing there was a head wound to Victoria. She was walking near flowers, water, and I feel this is where this unknown male was following her, potentially hit her over the head, so maybe she passed out. And then I was seeing a boat, so I feel she was taken in a boat, and then I heard thrown in. So with her being weighed down potentially, can't breathe, she drowned, I feel. Online it says she left home around 9, and it's interesting, when I wrote it down, 8 came out instead of 9. So I was hearing it was around 8, possibly 8:15. There is some CCTV of her at a BP garage. It's around 11:30, and I immediately felt that's not her. So this is part of this cover-up, this gang. Obviously, you know, someone there was planted, I feel. I really didn't feel that was her from the energy. Check it out, see for yourself. Obviously this is alleged in my opinion, but that's what I'm feeling. And then a few things came through. I saw a vision of a river, and there's grass on the bank, and there's a bridge. This is where I feel she is. I was also strongly seeing barbed wire in my mind's eye, so I feel that's close to where she is. Online I did read that they found her rucksack, I believe, and I think it's her cap near the water. So there's something off about that, isn't it? It's kind of making me think of the Gaynor Lord case. Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm suddenly like feeling I can't breathe. Now, was it suffocation if it wasn't drowning? You know, there's definitely a strong feeling of not being able to breathe that I get from Victoria. I got the initials M and N that could be significant, and then I was strongly seeing this mask. I've tried to draw it as best as I can. Sorry, it's not great. but I believe this male was wearing one of these masks. I've seen them before. It's probably a name for it. If any of you know, let us know. But you know, that sort of anonymous mask, you know. And then the other thing I heard was they know how to do it. So this is, as I said, yeah, like a professional gang, I feel, who unfortunately did this to Victoria, rather. So I do believe they'll find her, but obviously if she's been weighed down, it could be quite tricky. So I'm going to pull some cards as well, because I always think we often get clues from the cards. Anything else that we may know about what happened? So right away, we're seeing in this image, Victoria was alone. It was outdoors. We got the death card. Now, it doesn't always mean death, but see how this person's out in nature. Alone. I believe she wanted to be alone. This is what I'm feeling here. She wanted some time. That's why she could have taken this walk. We're getting confirmation here with this bird rising up that she's in spirit, which obviously I am feeling from my channeling as well. Yeah, now this is our wounded warrior card here. Essentially we've got a female energy as well, outdoors. And that's what I was feeling, the head wound. Wow, everyone. You can't make this up. Now here we've got clearly a male following her on this path that's outdoors. Could have been wearing black. So it's a dark energy. Following her. Yeah, I'm getting a young male coming through who followed her. She was alone. Morning is coming through in these cards. Yeah, see again we've got this single energy. Not sure if she was into meditation, that's coming through a lot in these cards, or she just liked walking in nature. I feel that's what she was doing that morning. I'm just being stopped here because I'm hearing Rainbow Bridge. So She's gone to the other side. Yeah, and here's that dark energy. This card is the Seven of Swords, which shows lies, deception, cheating that was going on. Wow, we got the rainbow again there. Stairs, moved on to the other side. But there was deception happening in her life. There's something, as I said, there's something off about this in terms of it being premeditated. See if we can get anything on that, on these lies and deception. The Hierophant, now that can speak about an institution, a commitment, marriage. I don't believe she was married, but there's something she was in the middle of with this pyramid here. She can speak of enlightenment, but can also speak of society, Illuminati, some sort of enlightenment here, some sort of knowledge, I feel, that Victoria had, something she found out. It's coming through. An organisation, yeah, so organised. This was organised crime with the Seven of Swords. There have been lies, cover up. I believe they will try and cover this up. It's coming through now as well. With it being an organisation, we can guess what sort of organisations will cover this up. This is what happens in a lot of these cases. So a lot of you will see, even the autopsy, I don't believe, because I do believe they'll find her, but I don't believe they'll tell us everything. So may do a follow-up, obviously. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, see, 2 major arcana, so something quite major happened in her life around this deception, something she uncovered. Could have been around crime, finances, something coming through there, for sure. I'm just noticing this card with the rainbow. We keep getting rainbows. Obviously I'm getting rainbow bridge, but there's something around a rainbow that's linked here, with the mirror. Something that was seen, and it's linked to, maybe this organisation has a rainbow on its logo. There was a lot of tension and conflict around this knowledge. Whoa, I'm just getting big shivers right now down my spine. I sometimes get shivers, but I haven't had that before. So there's something like with that, because obviously I channel physically. I believe there's something she found out that gave her shivers, like, down her spine. We've got 3 energies in this card. Something that was going on. terms of how money was made. I'll leave it at that for now. Let's just see if we can get any other clues. Yeah, outdoors is coming out as a clue, as I felt. So I did feel she was in nature. This is also around health, growth. So again, I feel, yeah, like she would go out in nature for her own well-being. Getting that she was confused on that day. So she went out early, I'm hearing early. Now the tower has fallen out there. Now this can speak of an institution. That's interesting, we've had that twice. Who ordered this to happen? I'm getting a lot of emotions here. This is linked to this energy here. Something planned. This can also speak of enlightenment. So I believe that's also why this energy was guided to do this. Some sort of dark individual here. Hidden as well. With that mask that came out, wears a mask. The mask could even be a symbol of, I've just realised, like could be a symbol of deception, hiding things. Yeah, so wow, I'm suddenly getting that feeling I can't breathe again. It's interesting, this bear's in water. Strength here, brute force was used. Two things coming through. I feel Victoria was burdened by what she knew. But yeah, this is showing us what I felt, that she's in water. Now, with it being the Ten of Wands, it speaks of burden, something weighing you down, and it's interesting that that's what I got in my channeling. Yeah, weighed down. So that's coming through there. We're getting 15. It's interesting, that came through in my channeling, I didn't mention it. 15, significant maybe. 19, maybe these are dates that might be significant. Can't really predict dates for when they'll find someone, you know, time is fluid, but I do feel they'll find her quite soon. Yeah, and then we've got a 10 for an ending. Again, this is outdoors. It's interesting, we've got grass, because I was feeling Victoria was in nature. A younger energy that did this, wounded her, I feel. I'm just getting, yeah, see again we're getting like brute force. It's coming through twice. This was ordered. Yeah, this was a challenge. Outdoors again. Coming out. Could have been like a sort of rough terrain where she was. We're really getting that water, land, trees around the area. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm just being guided to the bridge. There we go. A body here close to a bridge. As I got in my channeling at the beginning. A path, yeah, see a path, and we've got trees. There could be a sign on that path as well. I'm getting, you know, those paths where you've got like a cycle lane, and there's a sign saying town centre. Something like that. It's coming through. Could even be a crossroads. So obviously we're getting signs, clues in the cards. It's often what happens in these readings. Any other clues? Okay, with the bear, I'm just hearing, could be somewhere close to there with bear in the name, or it could be a pub, shop. It's interesting, we've got journal. So maybe Victoria was writing in her journal when she went there, but I feel there's something she's written down that's evidence in terms of what she found out. At the bottom of the deck we've got a gentleman as well, and I believe, okay, with the moon, letter, wow. I believe this is something she found out again. Maybe something written, email, text, some deception there around a mail. I'm not accusing anyone here, I'm just reading the energy, but there's something that she was trying to process. See, I'm getting heavy emotions here. She was quite upset, actually. Something she found out. Alleged, in my opinion. I'm hearing also with the journal, like Victoria was trying to have hope. She was inspired. She had ideas. That could have been what she was writing here as well. Anything else we may know with the tarot to finish. Obviously I may do a follow-on in this case. Wow, everyone. Well, in this image we can see someone who's pregnant. This is about the home. So was she pregnant? Something here around her home, some enlightenment I'm really feeling. Something around her stability. It was on her mind. Okay everyone, I'm just going to clear the space. I'll be right back. Okay everyone, I'm back. Had quite a lot of cards out, so I just wanted to clear the space. I'd just like to ask now, I do feel they'll find Victoria's body, but let's just ask, will they find Victoria's body? I feel this is another one of those cases where, you know, it's like a few weeks and then they find the body. There's something in that, isn't there? You know, in terms of other cases where that's happened. It's quite interesting. Often screams cover up, you know, but we've got the sun in this card, which is positive, so I do believe they will. We've also got a body here. It's on land. So if it's on land, it could be close to water. Wow, yeah, we've got confirmation here of an end of life with the Ten of Swords, which is obviously what I'm feeling from my channeling. Yeah, now this body's in a container in this image, but I'm also seeing fluid there, water, which is what I felt, close to land, close to nature. Well, that's really interesting because this card can speak of the past, and we've got three energies in this card. We've also got a triangle again. Wow, for that enlightenment and society potentially, organisation behind this. Notice the path on this card. I'm just noticing the dark moon, so yeah, I see some dark energies behind this. And what I'm getting with that is cover up with that sign. In terms of these two energies that I felt were behind this. Do you know what, everyone? I do feel it could be within a week that they potentially find Victoria's body. Sometimes that happens with these readings. I'm guided to do it and then suddenly they find the person. But it could be longer, obviously, it does depend. I'm just feeling Libra season, which is the season we're in at the time of recording this reading. Okay, now these, for timing, can show 5 to 6 weeks. So yeah, it could take longer. Again, we've got these energies behind the scenes here as well. Dark energies working behind the scenes, I feel. Because this is so interesting in the imagery, the dark and light. Dark energies, light, but you see the light, the sun is above the dark. Light will overcome. I do feel the truth will come to light. Now that's in a lot of these cases. I feel that eventually they'll all start unravelling in terms of what happens. Okay, any final clue before we wrap this up? High Priestess, now that shows secret knowledge hidden. Stuff going on behind the scenes in this case, as we get in a lot of these cases. Yeah, some things won't be said, will be left in the dark, as we're seeing here. Trust your intuition, everyone, as I know a lot of you do. Just another one of these. Yeah, so we've got the same card. An institution behind this. When it's uncovered, you know, it'll all be, even the uncovering and everything that goes out in the media is all carefully planned. When it's shared, what's not shared. Same card we had before, about an ending. 10 there, showing that. That can also show the end, like that will be the end in their eyes of this case. It can show being cut off from the truth. This card says also trust your intuition, which is what I was just saying. Well, we've got a stork now. See, that's the positive shift. 17, the number of the star, says have hope. But this shows a change that will happen in this case, in the future. So it may at the beginning look like, you know, everything's, they tell us what they want, everyone believes it, or some believe it, and that's the end. But then we've got the stork here showing us there'll be a change in the future, which is what I felt with that sun overriding the dark, the light, things come to light. So on that note, I'm going to leave that there. I really hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please let us know what you feel in the comments if you wish. As I said, I may do a full-on reading in the future, especially if they find Victoria, which I feel they will. Can't really say when, as I said. Time is fluid in tarot. Thank you so much for being here. Sending lots of love to you all.